Yeah, we need to force Lisa into the middle because she always shifting.
You should go and take a chance where she could be everything you wanted, everything you wanted, boy. Don't let that get away. Don't let that slip away. Don't let it go. Let it go.
What's up? I'm Lisa.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Tiara, and we're LET. And okay. So today we're gonna have a discussion about like things that have been happening in the limelight. So first up, we were discussing about Kylie Jenner, the whole thing about her becoming like the youngest billionaire or the self-made billionaire. I don't know. I don't have a problem with her being a billionaire because obviously she was already wealthy. But they're saying because of her cosmetic line or whatever. But it was a discussion of, was her line truly built off of black features? And that was the main thing that a lot of black women were coming out to talk about, and like even some black activists were stepping out and they were like boycotting her brand and stuff. So like, what's the overall thought about that?
I've never bought KYLIE cosmetics. I never wanted to pay for the shipping.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I was not paying for that. So I never really watched the videos or reviews on her cosmetic brand because I'm more of a frugal makeup buyer. I want it on sale and I can wait for that thing to come on sale. Seriously, I don't need it today and tomorrow. In terms of her business benefiting from black features, yes, she has lip injections. Who's to say that she saw a black person and mimic it and say, oh, I want those lips? Like, maybe she saw another Russian model or someone else. Like, people have evolved. There are white girls now that have butts. There are tall Asians. Like, there's different things. Like, I don't think it's all just black and white. It's just saying like, oh, she just wants black features, she just wants this, she just wants that, because then that can goes to show that like, oh, you don't like yourself, so that's why you buy mink eyelashes, or you buy Brazilian hair, or you're appropriating someone else's culture. Like, somebody could have came for Nicki Minaj for making Chun-Li, like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you stereotyping our culture? So I don't see it as black and white. Like, if she wants to get lip injections, let the girl get lip injections.
Because she said that she was insecure about her lips. I don't know. She said some people have made fun of her when she was young. I don't know.
I saw her lips before. She didn't have much. She probably needed to kiss somebody. It was probably like kissing her face. It was like lines.
I mean, honestly, they were pretty thin.
They were really thin.
But to say that it's built off of black culture, because okay, her family, all they date is black men, and now they have big body shapes and all this stuff, but she's doing what you guys are drawn to. This is my thing. Like, you guys, listen, this is like marketing at its finest. Hold on. She's just going after what she sees as popular. If it's a big butt, then it's just like anything. If we see something that's popular, like, oh, that handbag, I'm gonna go get that handbag. Or like the Shiggy show, everybody's dancing to this thing. It's just like, oh, what's in now? Oh, butts? Is it lips? Was it thin eyebrows back in the 90s? Was it this or that? She's just jumping onto a trend. Because honestly,
that's how I see
every black person does not have big butts. I was the skinniest person in middle school. I was wearing double clothes trying to get a bigger butt in middle school. Like, so so to categorize all black women as this one figure, this one shape, that's not realistic, because we literally are all different shapes and sizes. And I don't understand how people still don't get that we're so versatile. Literally,
like, not everyone's shaped like Beyonce. Like, please. I've seen big hips, but it could be flat in the back. Please, don't miss me with all that. I think with the Kylie thing, I just think people are really jealous. And they're really mad that she was able to make all this money and become a trend and become this kind of this pillar that people want to mock. And every girl that you, like, almost every girl that you see on social media want to look like that, want to look like a Kardashian, and that's what they're really angry about. And it's like, dang, there's so many other beautiful women out here, or women of color, and they're not, you know, they're not getting that same shine, because I'm just gonna say it like this, they can't relate to it because they're not black. So you have Latinas or biracial people, white people, or from all different walks of life that want to look something that they can get closely look like. So they're gonna go after that Kylie Jenner look. It's just, that's how it is. And so what? If she's almost a billionaire, stop hating. Like, she did that. Like, at the age of 20 something. And most people, won't really achieve that in their whole lifetime. Like, come on.
Just like being like, and the fact that they kept saying that she wasn't self-made because her mother gave her $250,000. If somebody gave me $250,000, I don't know if I could flip that to $1 billion. It really, that takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And everybody has used family or somebody that they know to get somewhere. So if you're sitting there telling me you didn't have a friend that worked at a job that you got, or like you didn't get put onto something because your family was already put on, like, come on now. Everybody uses the tools that they have been handed to in life to get by.
Exactly.
So that's what she did. And the only thing that I have to say that I don't agree with is the fact that people are, some idiot started a GoFundMe page for her to reach $1 billion. I don't agree with that. There's so much other stuff that people need money for, and that that can be utilized for. And the fact that it already got $2,000, I think that's so idiotic. Kudos to her and her achievements. That's all I can say. I don't think it's built off of Black culture, because Black culture, that one-sided look of that's not Black culture.
Just because it's like physicalities, like, we're not the only ones with those physicalities.
Exactly.
Let's just be real.
There's Brazilians. Everybody always heard about Brazilians.
And I know they mix with African and everything, but it's just not.
It's versatile.
If I want to get breast augmentation, I can do that. If I want to get a bigger butt, if I want hips, if I want this, I want a Coke bottle shape, I can get that. It's my business, it's my body, and I can do whatever I want. So people who are, basically throwing stones at her, go take a long walk off a short pier.
Oh gosh, okay. So we're going to the next topic. Next up is about Azealia Banks. So apparently they said that it was known that she went on the Wild 'N Out show. She was going to be a guest. She took offense to a lot of what the cast members said. If you don't know what Wild 'N Out is, it's a show where everyone cracks jokes on each other, and it's like a yo mama type of thing. Like,
yeah, they're poking fun at each other. It's like a roast.
But yeah, a roast. So she took offense to what they were saying. I guess they said that she was ugly. They made fun of her skin color, and she retaliated and was on social media talking about if she said that Nick Cannon had lupus and that he was gonna die within the next year, she'll be the bad guy. So she
Did they say anything that? Did they say anything that extreme?
I don't know, but I don't think it was literally that serious, especially from DC Young Fly, how he always says, like, you're ugly, like, he always says, like, calling somebody ugly.
Yeah.
So
I just think that you should go on that show if you're very sensitive.
Yeah, if you don't have a sense of humor, it makes no sense to go on a show like that.
And then sometimes she gives people ammunition.
Especially with all that she's done this year. Like, how do you not expect for them to be coming at you hard?
No one should talk about
people's skin color.
Yeah,
of course the skin color thing, but
they made fun of Asian people.
Yeah,
they made fun of so many people.
It's so many people that was
like, no one's off limits. So,
and they tell you, they even said it before. They tell you ahead of time of what's going to be said to you before you go on the show. So, like, it's not like everything is surprise. It's most of it is kind of improv when they get on the show, but she has a breakdown.
And they're gonna say things that they already know, kind of irks you.
I really need to watch this episode so we can really get a clear picture.
If it even airs, hopefully it airs, because then we'll get the real tea.
So like, to
really see if it's like,
if it was like real brutal, like, okay, y'all tried it,
to see if they were really like attacking her. I need to read the article, because it'd be good to see another Black female artist that comes up there and to see if they're like showing favoritism, because they're like, oh, you're popping right now. But if not, if they're showing the same equal treatment to everyone else that comes up there, then it's not unfair.
But I think it's the way you looked at in the media too. So the way you're viewed in the media, that's what they're gonna use at you. And if they know any little thing like Tyga, the Kylie thing, they know that's maybe like a sticky situation, so they're gonna use that. So anything that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, they're gonna use against you.
Exactly. The thing is, I'm surprised she was even on the show, because
like, cool.
She's burned so many bridges that I'm surprised that she's even getting airtime. It really makes me like sad for her, because it's like her music is actually really good, and when I've listened to some of her songs, like I've genuinely enjoyed it. So it's like taken away from everything artist wise from her, and like
I think there's a way, if she has a problem, to address it, because it just seems like, you know, you're just doing anything to get your point across, but it never seems like the point ever gets across.
Yes,
it always feels like it comes off that you're complaining or hating. I think she needs to,
like, having a tantrum,
to evaluate her team and try to find a better PR team so she can really express her thoughts and not always look like she's hating.
But
And
she needs to get
always
off
look like she's
social
a
media.
victim, because it always looks like she's in victim mode, victim me, woe is me. And it's like, okay, you need to really, I don't know who's on your team, but
especially if you know you're insecure about certain stuff, and if they say that they may be making fun of your looks, so they may, and they know that, don't take it personally about stuff, don't go on the show, don't put yourself in that situation. So next up, this is something I wanted to speak on, and Erica agreed. So James Charles had, if you don't watch him, he just came out with a little series about him going undercover at one of the beauty conventions in LA. He got a special effects artist to make him look like a different person. So he spoke about his experience, and that when he started meeting all his more popular people on social media knew him right away because they were his close friends. But when he started interviewing like people who were growing in followers and a little known but not so known, they started being very rude to him. And this was like people that only had like 100,000 subscribers or plus, more than that, or not close to 1 million yet. So they were being very rude to him and had security being rude to him, and they were acting like they were divas. I'm actually glad that he spoke out on this, because it was a reality check to, I think, a lot of people. And I know that the people that probably realized that was him after he posted his video, they are probably shook and mad at themselves because they ruined the relationship.
Become very narcissistic and just very full of themselves. I know you had an encounter with the YouTuber.
Yeah, I remember, and when I went to Atlanta, I think her name, I forgot, but I only knew her because I used to watch Raven Elise vlogs, and this was just a regular club in Atlanta, and the friend that I was with recognized her because I didn't really watch that many YouTubers, and then she wanted to.
You gonna blur her name?
I don't care. I don't know her. Like, what's she gonna do? Yeah, so I met her, and I didn't ask for a photo. The friend I was with asked for a photo, and she was being so like rude. Like, she was acting like she was Beyonce, like looking down at us and stuff. And then she was like, oh, you can just follow me on my social media, you can follow me on this. I'm like, girl, it is not that deep. We wasn't even in some elite club in Atlanta. Like, yeah, because I'm not a person who looks at people who are popular on social media or celebrities as like gods, and I think that a lot of people now are putting them to this high pedestal for no reason. And it just really helps you distinguish people who are genuine and humble. Like, for example, when I remember speaking on social media with like the Glam Twins, and they were so nice, and even though I couldn't meet them in Atlanta, like they were still genuine about just meeting up and being nice, and they didn't even know me. So it just makes you happy that, you know, when you support people who actually are humble and genuine, and then you can really just discard all the people who think that they're somebody and they're really not. Yeah, you have talent, but at the end of the day, that talent wouldn't be recognized if nobody recognized you.
I don't like when people do that to other people. It's especially, and you're 100,000, like, girl, you're not even at 1 million.
Why do you have
and 100,000 is, you know, good still, but a security guard that's doing too much. People are narcissistic, I think. But Instagram, just the social media world, is creating this, because it's like, look at me, and people try to make it, try to put like humble captions, but then the picture says something else. It's just oxymoron. It's just, it doesn't make sense. A person that used to be really like on like my top dislike list, like passion, like I passionately dislike this person, was Jeffree Star. But he has become so humble.
Yes.
You can see a difference in his demeanor, and the way he acts. It's just everything is like lowered down, but he's still like his usual, like his personality is still uplifting, but he's not nasty, and I really love that about him. Feel the difference.
I like that before, because before I thought, you know, the same thing that everybody else thought. I thought he was racist. I thought, you know, he was a bigot. Like, I didn't care for him. And then watching that, he got a reality check and he started humbling himself, and he actually genuinely started caring about his audience and like caring about like real situations, especially like the whole foundation things and stuff. Like when he was the only person that was speaking out against that,
especially with that platform.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I can mess with him. Like he's kind of cool. And Michael Jackson, the only person I would fall after.
Yes,
only
person.
He going, ain't nobody else on this earth that I would do.
I don't care. Just like,
yeah, I just want to commend James Charles for that, because I did really like that video. That was a really good video.
I need to watch that video.
Yeah. We're trying to get Lisa on like the James Charles train, because
so adorable.
me and Erica watch him. I really think he's adorable. Like I think like
and Manny anyway. Oh, he's so adorable. He's the cutest like face.
But I think like if I met Jeffrey, if I met James, like that would be lit. That would be fun.
Jeffrey, his clapbacks are so funny.
And his shady video he just did recently, the tea was too much. Like I
didn't watch that one either.
He was like doing makeup on, like he was using the makeup he was about to throw out, but these were products from people that hate him or something like that.
Yeah, I remember. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't finish it.
Clapping people.
Yeah, I think that's all that we want to talk about. If you like these little chit chat videos, like thumbs up this video, because yeah.
Also, if you guys want to hear story times from us or like a get to know us, just let us know, give us a thumbs up, and also put in the comments like we want to know who you guys are, you know.
Exactly.
Do a video on that.
Thank you for all the views, and if you're sharing our stuff, thank you for supporting us.
Yes,
so
all the support
far,
is very much appreciated.
It's really great. We love reading comments. It's like
3 little black girls.
Like,
make sure to also hit that subscribe button. Follow us for more videos, because we will push them through.
Oh guys, if we like start, growing really like fast and everything, and we start to lose ourselves, don't be afraid to like
clap back,
slap us a little bit with some words like, hey, calm that down.
Pedestal from underneath us.
And subscribing and clicking, subscribing and clicking, subscribing and clicking,
and show the game. It's on point. Show the game. It's on point.
Subscribe. And out.
And out. Let's order some food. I am dying.
Pizza.
Don't let it go, let it go.